Black Ferns out to defend their title.
I want to change the game.
I'm speaking to the future GOAT here.
Welcome to World Cup Week 1, Session 1.
How you win a World Cup is by keeping 32 players fit and healthy to be selected for the last game. I think there's some really tough decisions to be made.
Kaipo, Olsen, Baker, you never ever want to see this.
It's heartbreaking to see for a player who's so crucial to this team.
Never nice to see your friend injured when these are all huge dreams of ours to be able to play in this tournament.
I feel like it was all going good. And obviously going into the World Cup, you knew how excited I was. I just wanted to play. So obviously when it all happened, I think all the emotions, I think I thought the worst.
She's not crying because of the pain. Like, you can tell she's in pain, but I think she's crying because she knows what that means for the rest of her tournament.
I think I was a bit dramatic.
I don't think you're dramatic.
I was dramatic.
You're not a dramatic person.
When you came down, you were, like, calm, so that helped me.
The reason we became such good friends was because I asked a lot of really personal questions.
Yeah, you...
Without realising they were quite personal
Yeah.
questions.
What questions did you ask?
No, we're not getting that deep.
We won't get that deep.
Good job, though.
They were deep questions, questions I would not have answered. But it felt, I don't know, it was different with Maia. It felt safe. And then ever since then, we've just been quite close.
Yeah. We're kind of type A, type B personalities.
Hello.
I think I help her get the best out of her, and she helps me chill out. This wind is not good for my hair.
No, it's fine.
I'm not usually such a diva.
Yeah, you're not.
So yeah, I'm very lucky to have her in the team.
Hopefully be back for Island game or quarterfinals, which is a positive note, and you got to just keep
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I love working with this girl. It's a privilege to photograph you.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. This is Taylor. Okay. Oh, yeah, cool. Hello. Hi, Ashley. I'm KB. Nice to meet you. Okay, what do you need me to do?
Undo your top, please. Thank you.
What do you want to know about me? I'll tell you anything.
How are you enjoying England so far?
How have you found your time next to so far?
How are you feeling?
What do you know about Japan?
And what do you expect from Japan?
What would it mean to you to play this weekend?
I noticed that you have a family member.
Oh, my dad. Yes. Yeah. It feels nice.
How are the interviews going?
They're going. Who's next? You know, I just love a camera.
I look hot.
Beautiful.
You're about to debut into your first Rugby World Cup. How do you think you're going to feel when you make a Rugby World Cup debut and your dad's standing there?
I'm actually getting emotional. Is that good content? My dad has been in, like, every season of my life. I feel like when I stand there and I see him, I just really hope I make him proud. Hi, Dad!
I've been fortunate enough to wear this jersey many times in my career, and I can tell you, far out, I can tell you it never loses its meaning. This jersey is one of the greatest privileges of my life. Oh my gosh, I knew this was going to happen when I was writing it. When I finally got to pull it on, I felt like I had gained some superpowers. I had an overwhelming sense of connection to the woman who wore it before me, to my teammates beside me, and to the little girl I once was who dreamed of being a Black Fern. The Fern connects you to something bigger than yourself, the woman who wore it before you and the girls who dream of wearing it after you. The jersey is not just a piece of black fabric, it's a taonga. A gift that's been carried by every Black Fern before you. And today it's passed on to you. Now it's your turn to add to the story. Maia, your vision and ability to spark opportunities lift our attack and keeps us unpredictable.
I'm really excited to play Japan and yet debut at a World Cup.
Your speed and fearless intent changes the game. KV, your pace, power and finishing ability makes us dangerous every time we get you the ball.
Woo! World Cup debut!
I'm so excited and I feel free and I just want to go and express myself. So it's a great week. When I'm traveling on my days off, I want to explore. Yay! I've been going on some adventures. Hey, baddies, we're at Primark and we're gonna buy some Stitch stuff. Oh my gosh, there's so much Stitches. Oh, these are cool. My favorite things in the world is Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and that is it. This is my pride and joy. This is my Stitch collection. I have this drawer that's specifically for all my Stitch pajamas, 2 pairs of Stitch slippers, and then on my bed is my Stitch pillows, and I can't sleep without them. I wear this every night. This was $220. Look, this is from my storage. And there's 3 more boxes in there. Stitch Christmas wrapping paper for my presents. And then usually I have a Stitch duvet, but because I didn't want to be like $200s, I just changed it before you guys came. I'm like very open on social media about all the things that I love. This is what I'm wearing. How cute is that? I hope when people watch my stuff that they know that they can authentically share what they love and it's not weird. Why Stitch? Because the reason he was created was to destroy everything around him. But... Speak, please. He's just a really crazy psycho. But he actually just wants to feel like he belongs. Yeah, I resonate with him. I think I'm a bit of a psycho because I was a terrible child, very rebellious, very disrespectful. I was that kid in school that your parents told you to stay away from. I feel like I put you guys through so much grief and it wasn't a reflection of the way that you guys raised me and the standards you had shown me.
There's stories that we could share about your teenage life and there was a number of choices that you made that made me cry. But look at you now. But look at you now.
When you talk about the bad side of your things, I never really saw that side. I would always see your athletic side. I would see the times where you were good. I would see your creativity. I always saw you differently as opposed to how you might see yourself. I try and see the whole picture of who Katelyn is. Who she's becoming now is awesome. Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Yeah. It makes me cry because I'm thinking, what a journey that was.
You've been able to decide who you want to be, and so that has resilience and tenacity and passion to not just stay alive, but to thrive.
I've chased all of these different successes, but none of that really means more to me than just being here. I've had the best support system. Everyone around me believes in me so much, and all of my achievements are a reflection of all of that support.
Week 2 of the Rugby World Cup, the Black Ferns take on Japan.
I have this voice in my head that tells me I'm not good enough, and sometimes it overpowers my voice, telling me that I can be great.
World Cup debuts today for Katelyn Vahaakolo.
But because I've overcome what I have, I do think I can be great, and that voice is louder than the I'm not good enough voice.
She's dynamic, she's powerful.
I did doubt it in the beginning. I didn't think I deserved to be here.
The energy that she brings, she's such a vibe both on and off the field.
But I do deserve to be here.
She just galvanises a team with her positivity. We're just seeing the start of Katelyn Vahaakolo. She's absolutely on that pathway to be one of the greatest.
I 100% believe I'm meant to be here.
You have gone further than your father and I have gone. You have carried our name into places and opportunities that we give you honour that you did that.
I sometimes forget that rugby isn't actually all of who I am, and I have so many other things that I can do outside of that. But as I'm growing and as I'm growing my purpose, I'm just saying that rugby is just what I love to do, and it's not my identity. It doesn't define who I am.
And the best is ahead. The best is ahead, yeah.
For what? Cha-cha! No.
Oh, jam donut.
Where?
Up the top.
Just one pizza, a lamb and mint pastry, a sausage roll, please.
Is that all for you?
Yep. If there's more. What's the difference between a deluxe hot chocolate and a normal?
Deluxe hot chocolate's got marshmallows and squirty cream as well.
3, please. Thank you.
Nice.
Meet in the middle.
I've got a really good relationship with Stacey and Reese.
Good.
Having pretty much lived with them for the last 4 years, coming into the high performance environment, you get pretty close to people through that.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Been lucky enough to create really good friendships with them, and I'm really lucky to have them. It's just right here.
I think people think we're really mean to each other.
We are like next level.
That's our love, eh?
Yeah.
Which one is Stacey?
There.
You're mean. You're not going to be named next week.
Well, with 15s, sometimes you forget that you haven't built that bond, and then, like, I'm quite sarcastic, and so some people might take what I'm saying seriously when I'm actually just having a joke.
A lot of people, all they've seen of me is joking around and doing all this stuff. So coming into the 15s, and they may not trust me to do the right thing on the field.
I vividly remember your debut. Yeah. And you're like running everywhere. And
She was
like,
like,
"What the heck is she?"
Okay. Georgia Miller gets through one, gets through a second. Hog the ball a bit more, score some tries.
Fine.
And maybe we don't get there.
We please listen because she complains all the time.
Tell us, how do you pass?
Don't know, don't do it.
Can you teach us? Yeah, we know. You don't do it.
Why do all the sevens players always give you shit for not passing the ball?
Wow. You know, there's been a few times in my career where there's been a 3-on-1 overlap.
Tries to get around and she's just so elusive.
And I just go myself.
The way she can slide through tackles.
I'm kind of stuck because coaches tell me don't pass if, like, you're going to score.
Which coaches? Tell us.
Corey.
Corey.
TC.
Bruh.
Bunce.
No, I say lies.
Then these girls want the ball for some reason.
I'm going to say 80% of the time you score a tin-ass try. Because
Roll the tapes on those. Roll the tapes.
3-on-1 overlap. And you still don't pass.
Jorja Miller, through 1, through 2, and over. Brilliant!
As long as I score when there's an overlap, I'm sure the girls are okay with it.
I'm going to show you a couple of clips just to get an understanding of Ireland's whole game, and then we'll talk about the solutions around how we counter what we're going to see.
We definitely have a point to prove against Ireland.
And there's a big mistake from New Zealand.
Last year, we definitely didn't have a very good game.
An historic result!
And I think it was a combination of individual performance, but also our game plan. And I guess based on the history of playing against Ireland, especially in past World Cups.
And there it is! Ireland have achieved the unthinkable.
It's definitely going to be our toughest game so far at the World Cup.
So their whole strategy, and it'll be exactly the same, they haven't changed their game. They're a big kick long team.
You have to work out ways to make another team's strength a weakness.
So our tactic this week is we're going to wear them down early, and then it'll open up as the game goes.
It's hugely important that we beat Ireland for the trajectory of the playoffs. If we were to lose, we'd cross with England in the semi-final.
We'll wear them down through our strategies we'll talk about today, and we'll finish over the trench over the top.
For us, especially, I guess, with selection, there's heaps of competition over our whole team. Putting the players that match what the game plan is for that week, it's definitely a balance.
When we get the ball, we've got 3 phases to score.
Hit inside shoulder, first person. Don't have to get too wide.
Body height.
We'll just go into our selection. Just keep in mind, obviously, how we're wanting to play and Ireland's strengths when we're discussing it.
This game, for me, is probably one of our most important games, more important than the quarter-final. I just want to combash them.
The debate, and happy to hear perspectives, obviously, around our halfback. What Maia does offer us is obviously the speed and the width of the pass, which started to open up our attack. Her calmness, she's real clear on the game. Eddie, though, does offer us similar ability, I guess, to Reece, a bit more physical.
Right, she's smart, and she knows the game really well, and she can see the space.
Flutes, 13 outsides and those 2 reserve spots.
The way we want to play the game, breaks and rename, they both have to be on the field.
You're looking through to those quarters, semis, final, who's going to come off the bench and actually can change a game for you.
Who do we really believe is going to be our semi and our final team? And in some positions, do we just invest and commit?
We're buzzing to start this week 3 for the World Cup. Black Ferns, Ireland. I mean, this is the game everyone's looking forward to.
There's just been a little bit of a change in here in both camps, I think. Both of these teams, it's the top 2 teams in their pool. Ireland have a 60% win rate against the Black Ferns, higher than anyone else in this competition, so this is the game that we've all been waiting for.
This is a new team, new style of play, new players. We know we need to go up another notch against Ireland.
What an occasion today's going to be, eh? Expecting 40,000 out there, majority of them being Irish fans, and to that, we say good, eh? Reminder of our key points. Defensively, relentless is the key message there, putting that pressure on them that they wouldn't have felt yet. And then when they kick it back to us, that's our time to shine our transitions. That's Black Ferns DNA.
Is this the strongest team for the Black Ferns?
For this week, it's our strongest team.
I am not playing this game, which is another opportunity for me to serve the team. So, although I'm not satisfied and I want to play, I also trust in the decision and the team that was selected for this game.
What does Katelyn have to do to be back in the starting?
Yeah, she's training really well, and like I said, it's millimetres, especially in the outside. You know, selection's tough.
Now that it's knockout stages, every game we play, you're preparing to play what might be your last game.
The world is shocked. Jorja Miller will not be involved in the semi-final. That's huge.
Being injured, it sucks. Like, injuries are tough, and I feel like I've let them down because, like, they've come all this way and I don't believe.